Alright guys, welcome back again. So this is a trading recap for the month of October 2025. RightWayTraders, you know how we do it here. Every weekend we talk about our trading results for the week. So this happens to be the last week of the month of October. So we are going to be talking about the whole process in this month of October. Remember, previous month was a drawdown for us, but this month we made massive comeback in the market. So let's talk about the trade we took in our forex market, our gold market, Bitcoin markets, all the cryptos and all variety products. Okay. Now, if you are new here, we are RightWayTraders. We trade forex market and other products differently from the conventional method out there. Okay. We use indicators for our market analysis, and we use economic indicators for our fundamental analysis, while using a very rigid risk management pattern in managing our positions. Okay, so if you are following us, you understand the way we trade, the way we risk our position, and see how secure we trade in the market. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down our trading for the month of October. I hope you sit down, relax, and enjoy how I analyze this. Okay, so the very first trade on the month of October we got is the New Zealand USD trade. In summary, what we made this month, okay, in the forex pairs, we took 4 trades this month. So many people have taken up to 20 trades alone this month, but are they making profits? We don't know about that. But the essence is not to be over trading, but to trading rightly. Even if you are taking 1 trade in a month and you are making profit, you are doing better than a lot of people. So we made 4 trades this month, and 3 of them happens to be win, 1 of them happens to be loss. This is the first trade, which is the New Zealand USD, and is a loss. Is the only losing trade we lost this month. So we took this trade at this position, and we lost 3%. Now let me talk about how we risk in our account. We basically have 3 different categories of risking. So if your account, we have the large account risks, mid account risks, and the small account risks. If your account is above $5,000, it is a large account. We don't risk more than 5% on large accounts. If your account is above $1,000 but below $5,000, is a mid account. What we risk is 10% per trade in that kind of account. Now, if your account is less than $1,000, is a small account. What we risk is 15% a trade in that kind of account. It is not a high risk. The essence is to make you money. If we are to be risking 5% on smaller accounts, you will not see something tangible. That's why we brought in this method. So as I'm going further, so you understand the differences on how we make this money on different accounts. Okay. Now we have 2 different categories in the way with 2 different products that we trade: the forex pairs and the variety pairs. Okay. Now the forex pairs are for the currencies, only the currencies. If you look down my right hand side, you see about 28 different currencies. That's the forex pairs. Now the variety pairs, we trade the gold, Bitcoin, silver, Ethereum, US stocks, all those things that are not forex. So if we get signal from them, we also trade them once in a while. When we see the signal, they come once in a while, we also trade them on a separate account. Now that is that for the explanation. Let's go back to the New Zealand USD. So let me show you the reflection on our live account. Alright, so this is a $9,000 profit account. Okay, if you guys are following me, notice that this account was at 9,000 or 8,000 something dollars. Okay, when we started trading for this month, so it was in a little drawdown, 10% drawdown, because our previous month was a 10% drawdown. So as you can see, this is the trade. This is the New Zealand USD trade, and we lost 3.8%. So this is a 3.8% for this account. So because it's a large account, so it's a 3.8% loss. Let's talk about the next trade, which is the USD CHF. We took the next trade, USD CHF. So we took this USD CHF, it's a sell trade. We took it on the 15th of October, right? And then we took first take profit here. If you look at the trade, took first take profit here, then the next candle went and hit our second target at this point, this second target here. So that was where the trade closed. So if you look down on our account, you see that the trade closed twice. You see it twice. This is the first one, this is the second one. The first one gave us $200, the second one gave us $307. So overall, this trade gave us 6% profit on this account. Okay, 6% profit. Okay, so let's talk about the next trade we took. Next trade, which happens to be New Zealand card. Okay, that trade was an error trade, so we gave an immediate exit signal to exit the position. Okay, we took this trade and we noticed that there's an error for it, so we set a break even to exit this position. That's why you are seeing a small loss here. That's why you are seeing a small loss here, because we exit the position so that we can enter the next trade, which was New Zealand JPY, which was supposed to be the right trade for us that day. Okay, now we enter this New Zealand JPY on the 21st of October, right? We close all the trade, we close all the position at this point, right? Because on this very candle here, I got information from the economic indicator that there will be a news event that will likely affect this trade. That's why we gave the instruction to close all these positions. So on this candle, we close our position on this trade. That's why the trade is one there. So this trade happens to give us 3% return, just 3% return. Okay, so after then we got the last trade for the month in Forex, which is the odd chief. Very recent trade. If you are down there in our Telegram channel, you see everything about this trade. So took this trade on the 27th of October, very recently, and then it went straight to our first target. Remember, whenever it hits our first target, there's no need for us to place a second target. It will only place our second target when we close half, when we close partial profit. So these are what our followers in Telegram know about. So this trade went straight to our first target and gave us 5% return. As you can see it from the trading accounts, this is it. It gave us 5% return, $450 return. So that is that in the Forex pair. So totally amount made on the Forex pair trading for the month of October on a large account, which is where we risk 5%, we made 9.1% on this trading account. Okay, but if you are using a smaller account that is less than $1,000, you are most likely going to make almost 30% trading. I'll show you an example. Okay, so this is an example that I'm using. So this is an example. This is a trading account of $200. Okay, I funded this account just to prove a point on how to trade our trades on a small account and the outcome. As you can see, this is a $200 account, and this is a profit made on this account, $69 profit. So as you can see, these are the trades, exactly same trade that I just explained. Okay, but the outcome is different because the different account. Okay, the amount is different because the different is a lower account. But in percentage wise, you see that you've made almost 30% return on this trading account compared to the 9% for large accounts. Okay, why we are doing this is because if you are risking 5% for smaller accounts, this will likely be 9% return, which will be around $18. It's not tangible. So in order for you to get enough profits trading with smaller account, we increase the risk percentage. I hope you understand that. So that's that about this. So briefly, let me just show you guys our trading result for other varieties that I talked about, which is Bitcoin, gold, stocks, all those varieties. Whenever we see signal in them, we also take those trades, but it's not on the same account as the Forex trade. Forex is totally different market from this one. So the first trade we took in this month from the variety trade is the Australian dollar 200 stock. So this is the trade. This trade gave us 5% return. Okay, direct to our take profit. So the next trade, I'm going to be brief here. The next trade is the Ethereum trade, direct. The very next day after selling this product, the very next day went straight to the take profit rather, and it gave us 5% return. Then the last trade, which is Bitcoin BTC, we took it very recently. So this trade, we bought it on the 25th of October, and we took our profit at on the 27th of October. Now this didn't give us 5% return as usual, because we close our profit twice. So first close first target here, first close our first take profit here, then the second one went to hit this target. So what we gained here was 3.5% return on Bitcoin. Okay, so in total, what we made from the variety account, which consists of Bitcoin, gold, silver, other products that are not forex pairs, we made 13.5% return. Okay, This is for the large accounts. What we made this month, like I said, trading on the forex pairs, you know how I made this calculation is totally different. So in the combination of everything we made for this month, we made about 22% return. Let me check it again. Okay, yeah, 23% return on this month. Okay guys, this is how trading works. This is how forex works. Okay, some months to be drawdown, some months to be win, but whenever you're winning massively to cover your previous losses. Like you see here, this was month of September. I had a drawdown of 10%. I made a video about it. The month before September, which is August, we made 21%. So just check out our 2025 results right from January. See ups and down. No time for us to be doing flipping of account and all that. We trade gradually like the prop firm do. Okay, so this is why our result is gradual and consistent in the market. So if you want to join us in trading, you can always join us in our Telegram channel. Once you are in our Telegram channel, you message the admin there, and he will give you the requirements, the things you need for you to be trading with us. Okay, we don't need crowd. Okay, because if we are having this strategy out there for too much crowd, it's going to be a problem. So we want to be the very minority that is scooping profit from this market. If you're interested, make sure you're in the Telegram channel. Message the admin right there. It gives you the criteria for you to join the inner room where we'll drop the signals. And if you don't know how to trade, you can also register for account management, where we'll manage your account for you. Just like you see in that $9,000 profit account is a management account. I also have a $25,000 account. I also have another $10,000. These are accounts are managed for clients. Okay, so at the end of the day, they are making their money. It belongs to them. Nobody is sending me money. Okay, I'm just trading it from my own end. Alright guys, that would be all for now. This is a new month of November. We are hoping to make another profit this month, and it's going to be a very smooth one.